Hey there YouTube, welcome to a special episode of Pint Size. I gotta run.
Hello everybody and welcome to Beer Geek. Let me ask you a question. Budweiser or Bud Light? I'm not asking you which one you'd rather have. Which one do you think sells more by volume every year? It's Bud Light. But it's only number 3. Number 2 on the best-selling beers every year by volume is Tsingtao. It's produced by China's second largest brewery and is a Pilsner style beer. The brewery is founded by German settlers and it's actually a beer I enjoy very much. It's readily available here in the UK and it's well worth a try if you haven't already had it. But nobody remembers second place, do they? So what's number 1? What's the best-selling beer in the whole world? If it's not Budweiser, or Bud Light, or Tsingtao. Well, I've actually got a very special friend of mine, Sam Inglis. He lives out in Hong Kong, and he should be on the line now. Sam?
Ollie, can you hear me?
Yeah, Sam, yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Ollie? Right,
yeah.
back to you in the studio.
No, what? Where are you going? Don't go. No, I wanted you to tell us about... He was going to tell us all about snow beer. Over 10 billion. That's 10 billion, 100 million hectolitres of this beer are brewed every year by 90 breweries across the whole of China by a company called CR Snow. CR Snow is a joint venture between China Resources Enterprises and Sab Miller. This Sab Miller. And that. And just all of these Sab Miller. Obviously with a collaboration like that and a population of 1.35 billion, it's no surprise that such a beer is so popular. But what's it like? Surely something that sells in such a high quantity must be pretty good. Well, that's why I've got our Hong Kong correspondent, Sam, to help us out. It's pretty hard to get here in the UK, so I asked him to buy us a bottle and let us know what he thinks. So, over to Sam.
Hello Pint Size, my name's Sam Inglis and I'm reporting to you from sunny Hong Kong. Bloody dog. Fuck. Hey there Pint Size, my name's Sam Inglis and I'm reporting to you from sunny Hong Kong, where we're accompanied by an extremely loud and irritating dog. Red light, red light. We're going to go in search of the elusive snow beer. I've not seen it sold widely here in Hong Kong, but we're going to have a look through the bush here and see if we can find any today. Now, as an elusive species, we know that it likes to hide in the undergrowth, so we're gonna just see if we can locate some here. My name is Sam Inglis, and today I'm here to talk to you about snow beer. Snow beer is the best beer that has ever been made. This is not paid for by Chinese propagandists. Anyway, snow beer is made by non-state governments. It is not made by a coalition of an American purchased by a South African company and a Chinese state-owned company. It is definitely not also chaired by a man who has been convicted of having a mistress and selling himself and his company to the wrong people. This is the fantastic snow beer. It is made from rice, malt, water, and hops, which is pretty characteristic of the usual pig swill that comes out of the southern Chinese regions. Anyway, it sells for about half as much as the Tsingtao that you get here, and it comes in bulk volume. We've got snow beer to try, so, snow beer. As you can see, they're clearly trying to promote it as a mountain climber's beer. Now, as a mountain climber myself, I would highly advise against taking most brands of beer. That's not all brands of beer, but most. So, let's see if this can actually handle the altitude. That's a terrible idea. Don't do that to beer. It's crap. Oh, it's horrible. That's such a horrible thing to do. We're now going undercover to meet some of the people who are responsible for making snow beer. Really, we're actually just going to go and get hammered in the garden. I'd like to thank everybody for the opportunity to taste such an inspirational, such a well-crafted, such a well-thought-out beer. I mean, Tsingtao was crafted by Germans, has been in the pipelines for hundreds of years, and they've certainly fucked it up a lot less than this piece of crap.
Great reviewing skills. Great dog. As I'm sure you'll agree, he wasn't much of a fan, and neither is the worldwide beer community either. The general consensus is that the best mainstream Chinese beer is Tsingtao. There aren't many other Chinese beers, they're mainly Pilsner style or just crisp lagers. They're all supposedly awful. And there are stories of people even drinking these beers as a way to rehydrate after having a different type of alcohol. That's not how it's done, that's not what you're meant to do. Early this year, SABMiller have actually been reporting declines in Chinese beer volume sales, up to 9% and even into double digits in certain northern regions. Craft beer is a pretty unknown thing in China, but there are a lot of microbreweries popping up all across the nation. Some of these beers appearing at Chinese beer festivals actually sound pretty exciting. Made with Szechuan peppers, purple rice or Tibetan barley. Some have been flavoured with tiny, fragrant guihua blossoms, jasmine tea and even roasted sweet potato. It's encouraging news, but it doesn't mean that these beers are easy to find. In a country of 1.3 billion people, I can't see a craft beer appearing on the shelves next to Tsingtao and Snow anytime soon. Hopefully, maybe in the distant future, we'll be able to review some of these exciting new Chinese beers. Panda Brew, Master Gao or Snowboat. What's it called? Slowboat. Slowboat. In the meantime, we'll have to make do with the rest of the world while China catches up, which in the current age we live doesn't seem very true to form. I've been Ollie, he's been Sam. Thank you for watching Beer Geek, we'll see you next time.